Hi, welcome to my point of view. 5 minutes commodities. We're gonna take a look on the oil market now and to take a see what's going on and what might happen in the nearest future. So let's stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe and like it and comment this material. Thank you very much in advance. And let's take a look on the chart. As we can see, after a bit rising from 8th January till 14th January, we had some little consolidation till 27th January, and that's because the market was a bit tensioned after the Maduro captures, former or still president of Venezuela, but in US custody. After this, there was no much market reaction because first it was taken over the night, and secondly, it was in the weekend. Third, we had OPEC meeting that they didn't move a bit their production levels, and the third, there was no infrastructure hit. So that was all good things that the market didn't expect to be inconvenient for the oil market. Yet later on, the President Trump was addressing Iran and their cockfights, if I can say it that way. So the thing is, the market was rising on that tensions. Then we had a little bit of calm down, and especially there was some riots and protests in Iran. Some claimed it was a bloodbath for protesters to be pacified by the Iran authorities. Yet we are now rising more and more. Why it's happening? First of all, U.S. Abraham Lincoln reached operational level, operation distance from Iran, so it's on the Middle East as well. But also, Theodore Roosevelt and George H.W. Bush, another two U.S. carriers, left their ports in the United States, directing into the Middle East. Why it's important? In 2002, the United States directed four carriers to Middle East, and then in 2003 we have invasion on Iraq. Now, three carriers, Iran, with support from Israel and even maybe from Saudi Arabia, because please remember there is a proxy war in Yemen between government supported by Saudians and Houthis who are supported by Iran. So there is also tensions between Iran and Saudi Arabia. So they might be targeted locations for Iran or join the forces with United States, and they will probably avoid saying there is also attack from Israel to Iran to solve this Iran problem. So the market is saying we are expecting problems, and they are probably right. I think in the next 10 to 14 days, we're going to have a war on Iran unless they're going to chicken out. But I don't think so. They were calming down the situations last year and 2 years before. Yet, I think this time, because the level of the force the US Navy is going to Middle East, the size of it, and the thing that other countries like United Kingdom, like some other United European Union countries left, sent back, take back their officials, and there is some military bases in area that were abandoned from unnecessary personnel. That all showing that they are expecting a war. So when the two carriers reach operational distance from Iran, it might also start a war. At the same time, Iran closed some of their airspace and they're beginning live ammunition training exercises with their military near Hormuz, which is the part of a narrow way that 20% of global oil is transported. That means with the live ammunition, misdirected drone or missile or rocket might hit a tanker. So 20%. And we are expecting this year something between 2.5% and 4% above oversupply on oil market. So 20% at risk. That's why this price is rising, and it might rise to the solving the situation. So the next levels are of course the one that we've seen in July, which is 73.6, and then there might be this situation from June 2025 with the level over $81. But this is the top, and I think, as you can see, we might reach it quite soon, especially in about 6 to 7 days. So thank you very much for your attention. I also want to remind you that I'm nominated in InvestCaps 2026, Central Europe biggest investment conference, and I'm nominated for the awards. And there is 2 nominees for me, analyst and market influencer. You can scan this for free, this QR code, or click the link below. You've got also instructions in the description. So thank you very much in advance for every single vote from your, and good luck on the market.